Christmas. Santa, magic. It's such a wonderful time of year. That is, until it isn't. Let's face it, moms, being the keeper of childhood Christmas magic is a lot. It's a lot of sleepless nights. It's a lot of tantrums from the kids and from us. And it's a lot of obligations that we don't necessarily know how to say no to.
I just like to smile. Smile like my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.
Time for an announcement. Okay, people, tomorrow morning, it is Santa's only Santa.
Oh my God!
So the thought of doing the whole charade over again this year can send a lot of us hiding under our blankets. I'm here to say fuck it to that. I love Christmas and have found ways to continue loving it as a single mom of 4. In this holiday series, I'll be joined by guests and experts who will share how they find balance through the holidays so they don't turn into the Grinch on the street. It can be the most wonderful time of the year for moms too. The secret? Learning when to say fuck it. He's like, I don't care, Mom.
Okay, I'm going to beat you guys. Don't put that on the episode.
Nope, I won't.
And how we start Christmas in my family with all the beatings.
Well, that's the whole family portrait thing. You see like this beautiful family portrait on the Christmas card with everyone in matching outfits, but you don't hear all of the fighting.
All of the fighting or anything that went into it.
The mom screaming, "Can you just fucking be still and smile?
Smile, damn it.
Do this one thing for me."
Hey, it worked. I never actually beat them and they still got quiet.
Gentle parenting at its best.
Yes.
Yep.
Stop. Go somewhere.
Go somewhere. Go somewhere else.
Oh my goodness. All right. Are we ready to start?
You know what I have for you this morning?
Is that spiked?
I was wondering if I should make it spiked. It is currently not spiked. Should I spike it? It is 9:05.
Nice, Samantha.
Put them back there and then I'm ready. Hold on.
Just take that drum set away.
Yeah. They have not touched those at all. And all of a sudden.
Of course not.
Yes.
And once mom's on a call, it's like, ooh, I suddenly have an inspiration to drum.
To
Yes,
drum
right
on
now, right
the
this
most
second.
undrummiest sound I can possibly find.
Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. We ready?
Ready.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to this very special episode of Fuck It Friday for Merry Fuck It Christmas. I am Amanda Haro.
I'm Samantha Trujillo.
And I'm Amanda de la Madriz.
I love the Christmas cat ears, Amanda.
But my daughter says they're fox ears. And now I'm going to watch this episode and be like, I look like a fucking idiot. Why did I decide to make it my head?
I wanted to dig out. I have this obnoxious, it's a ball cap, but it has antlers and the antlers have Christmas lights on it. And it says light it up or something I got it at Disneyland years ago. And it's like one of my favorite Christmas hats. And I wanted to dig it out for this episode, but I had a really crazy morning that started at like 1:30. So like the very beginning of this day. Yeah. My dog had like diarrhea. And he was waking me up. He was waking me up to like take him out, which is like, cool. Thank you for doing that. But he was also shitting on the carpet too. So it's like, dude, you have to pick one of two. Either I get to sleep and you just shit all over the carpet, or I don't sleep, but you go outside. It's not going to be, I don't get sleep and I have to shampoo the carpet.
Ugh.
Oh, gross.
That's not what this is.
That is not what this is.
At all. And I had to wash my hair this morning and like his shitting, he had the audacity to do it again after I was awake. I was just blow drying my hair and I went downstairs and there was another turd on the living room carpet and an ass smear because he like dragged his ass. I was fucking livid. I was like, I was awake. There's no excuse. you need to just tell me to let you out, you asshole. So I went downstairs to go wake up the girls for like the morning, and I was yelling at the dog. And I went into their bedroom and I was like, you guys, get up, all 4 of you right now. We're not doing this thing where I come back in 50,000 times because the dog shit on the carpet and I have to shampoo now. And I was just, so all that just to say, I didn't have time to dig out my obnoxious hat, but I was going to dig it out for this episode.
Well, I was telling Amanda before you actually got on that I have a Christmas sweater and it's amazing. It's a Christmas sweater vest and I cannot find it.
No.
I'm so mad. Yeah, like I can't. There's a whole container of like Christmas stuff that has disappeared since our move.
Oh no.
And I think I figured out where it might be. And it's still in California at our property. We have a shed. My husband pulled some of the stuff out when we went on our trip recently. But I'm guessing it might be in there because it's got all my like old Christmas things that I made when we were kids. There's like little, I don't know if they still make them, but those little plastic clear things that you paint to make them like colorful, but totally janky. So cute. Loved having them. I don't know where they're at. But yeah, I think my Christmas sweater might be in that collection. Although, dang, I think I also have this really terrible Christmas onesie that I should have worn.
Yes.
I just thought about that. I think I do have that. And I completely forgot about it.
I have an elf onesie and it's my favorite. And it has the butt flap and it's like his like ecstatic face. And I think it says, "Oh my God, Santa," or something like right on my ass. It's my favorite thing.
Nice. That's so funny. Yeah. Mine is like blue with Christmas snowmen and just all the awful, ugly decorations all over it.
Yeah.
I wore it last year at Christmas time. So and that one actually might have made it somewhere in the house, but I'm going to go dig through all my closets and then I'm going to send you guys a picture.
Yeah. Or you could just use this as an excuse to be like, well, now I get to go to Walmart and, buy a new one.
Yeah. I'm going to have to, obviously.
Yes. Obviously. Can't get through Christmas without
all of the ugly sweaters.
No.
I only had the one because I only wore it the one day because I was in the military. So I was just wearing uniforms most of the time. But like this, now I have like all the reasons to own an actual month's worth of just, well, not a month's worth, but like maybe 2 weeks worth of terrible Christmas things. And it's like, I get to be the Christmas lady that I've always wanted to be, like the Christmas earrings, the Christmas ears, the necklace. Like, I need these things in my life now.
Yes, absolutely. And Walmart has Christmas leggings. They're so tacky and but they're also like warm. So they keep your legs warm. They're not like thin leggings. They're like nice. They're thicker leggings. Yeah. But oh my God, they're so tacky and glorious.
Well, now I know I need to make a Walmart trip.
You do. This is your excuse.
Like I avoid stores at all costs just to
you have a toddler, of course.
To not be in them. But man, now I need to go. Dang it. Just for at least for the sightseeing.
Oh yeah, I was wandering around Walmart because there's a super Walmart near me, so that's actually where I go grocery shopping because it's just convenient. And so this last Saturday when I went grocery shopping, I was wandering around the Christmas stuff first, and it was so much fun. And yeah, they have a bunch of ugly Christmas sweaters and leggings and shirts and earrings and scrunchies. They have
I don't have enough hair for a scrunchie, but dang.
Right. I normally don't have my hair back, but I'm going to be starting a job at Taco Bell. So I was like, if I have to put my hair back, then I'm going to have the Christmas scrunchie.
Heck yes. I love it.
And they have a Snoop Dogg elf on the shelf.
Oh my gosh, so good.
I want him.
And,
I want him. They have a Martha Stewart one too, and she comes with a bottle of wine.
That's funny. We were at Home Depot yesterday and we were looking at the Christmas stuff, and they have these little musical toys, but one of them is like a Doberman, and it's got I don't know if it's Snoop Dogg singing, but when you push the button, he starts rapping at you, and it sounds just like Snoop Dogg. And he's rapping some Christmas song. But my favorite one is this one that plays pickleball and it has eyebrows that actually move to the song. It's the weirdest thing. But it's like a shelf of just these singing stupid toys. And I'm like, I really want all of them. But I'm not going to get any of them. Yeah, all of them would be in my house and my kids would be pressing all of the buttons and then I'd start to hate them. So
Yes.
Like, no, I hate them now.
My kids ruined it for me.
Yeah, I loved these things. They were me and they were mine. And
then my kids stole the joy out of it. Per usual.
Yeah. They took my thing and ruined it.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yep. That's what they do.
Oh, goodness. So my question for this episode is what are you did not even tell us to do that, rude.
Yeah, she understood the assignment even better than me. I got distracted by my dog.
I put it in the fancy glass and everything.
Yep.
I'm so mad at you right now. If I'd have known.
Like fancy eggnog.
She is our overachiever friend though.
She is. 100%.
I'm the one that's over here underachieving. No Christmas sweater. I just put a Christmas tree back there today.
I was going to say you have the Christmas tree though in the background.
I literally did that. That was the only part of the assignment I got. I did the bare minimum. And then we have our friend Haro here who does, the middle ground. She's the one that keeps us balanced. And then we have Della Madriz who overachieves.
Always do. I can't help myself.
Hey, I love it because then it makes me look worse.
Oh my gosh.
Always making me look bad.
That would have been awesome if we would have had spiked eggnog for an episode. Mine is not, but.
Well, yeah, you have to go to your kids' thing. Don't go there spiked.
I literally have to run to my kids' things, like their thing now and be like, oh, I'm just a couple eggnogs in. It's cool.
Yeah, no big deal. Well, that's how you get through those things, right? Like
I was just gonna say, yeah, that's how we get through the kid things.
Slippery slope, you guys.
Speak for yourself.
9:15. It is 9:15.
Not here. It's 11:15.
Yeah.
Which is basically lunchtime, which is basically 5. Okay.
Yeah. Seriously, that's the best time to start.
Yeah.
Just slow roll it till dinner time and then you stop and you're good.
And then you're fine.
Oh my God.
Oh,
All right. So I was like thinking about like Christmas things that I want to say fuck it to. And it's like hard for me because I love all of the things because I'm a Christmas psychopath.
Yes.
But I guess like the main thing that I say fuck it to is like just doing it any other way but mine.
Nice.
Which is a testament in and of itself because so many people get themselves stressed out over the holiday season because they're like, oh, I have to do this. Otherwise my mom's going to get mad at me. Otherwise my mother-in-law is going to get mad at me. Otherwise my husband's going to get like, they're doing all of the things that other people want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I always and forever say fuck it to anybody else's ideas but my own for Christmas.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I was trying to think of like what I would say because I love Christmas and I love the magic that I get to display in my house for them. But like last year, maybe it was my first year at home for Christmas in 20 years. And I got to, just being in the military, I just didn't come home. I saved my leave and came home not on holidays to avoid the stress of it.
Right.
And then, but like, it was last year or the year before, I don't remember, but like, I am not a fan of white elephants and
Really?
like,
Oh, yeah,
no,
I agree. I don't like that
hate
game at
them.
all. I think it's
I
awful.
hate them.
Why? I love White Elephant.
No.
What don't you like about White Elephant?
It's something stupid that I have to throw away because I'm not going to keep it in my house. Like, it's just,
I know, that's why it's so funny.
I hate it. So like, it's something I don't feel like wasting my money on. It's something I'm going to get that I just do not want. Half the time, I don't want half the gifts I get anyway. Like, I love giving gifts. I don't care about receiving gifts. And I just hate the white elephant concept so much. I like Secret Santa, where it's like I pick one gift for one person.
Okay.
Specifically, I like those.
Yeah.
But the white elephant, where it's just gag gifts, it's like, oh, it was funny for 2 seconds, but then now it's just going to be something that goes in the trash, goes to Goodwill, goes to, like, nobody wants this thing that I've got in my hand right now, whatever it happens to be. Like, I hate that so much.
I am with you on that.
That's my, I hate it, and I will say F it too this year. If it comes up, if it comes up again this year, I am saying no, I'm not participating, because I did last year and I hated it. I hated myself for every second of it. Like, why did I go along with this?
Why did I agree to this?
Mm-hmm. I did it to
That's
try
so
and be
funny.
agreeable, and I'm not doing it again.
Right. See, yes, exactly. Like that. Like, you didn't want to do it to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, just fuck it to anything that you don't want to
So
do.
that's what I'm saying. If it comes up again this year where they're saying, hey, let's do this again, I'll say, no, thanks. You guys go ahead. I'll be there watching. Because I can still laugh at the gifts they get, but then I don't have to deal with any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're like, don't worry, I don't even want to play.
Yeah, I don't want to play. I just want to watch. I just want to watch the disappointed looks on your faces when you see the thing you got stuck with. Like, my mom got, I think, whatever year it was that I'm thinking of, she got a fanny pack that looked like a hairy belly.
Oh God, terrible.
Yeah. I mean, it's hilarious to see for 3 seconds, but then she still has that because I think she's planning on using it this year, hopefully. The gift
Smart
that keeps
lady.
on giving.
Smart lady.
Yeah.
But see, that's the part of White Elephant that gets funny for me too, is just like to see the gift that keeps coming up every year, because whoever got it last year just keep regifting it in the White Elephant.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find it, but I will always go for the laugh. That's also like totally my personality.
Yeah.
It's not a waste to me if it's funny. If it's funny,
and
totally worth whatever money. And usually the gifts are cheap for White Elephant, because that's like the whole thing. It should be stupid and cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the concept, and I like the laughing. I just don't like partaking.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I do. I love it for other people. I love it for other people, like for you. I love it for you. And if you decide to film your White Elephant this year to share, I would be okay with
I
that.
have no one to do White Elephant with, which is the problem, because my family's in California and I never go home for the holidays because I can't. And all of my friends, we all have like children, so we don't have. I mean, I guess maybe as all of our children continue to get older, we could maybe try to plan a like adult Christmas. We've all been too like busy and overwhelmed with our children to like plan a special holiday thing just for us.
Right.
But yeah, I do enjoy a White Elephant the few times I've been able to participate. And see, with the nasty hairy belly like fanny pack, I totally would have used that.
Yeah.
Like in real life, I would use it.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Okay. That's, I'll send you that for your Christmas gift from me. I'll ask my mom, hey, you still got that belly? Can I White Elephant that to my friend?
Be glad to get rid of it.
That belly pack, she said she'll wear it in public during the year.
I will. I would totally wear it.
I'm going to ask my mom, and if she still has it, and if she's willing to part with it for you, it's coming to you.
I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. I will post that on Instagram.
So good.
Bring it.
Oh, I have no doubt, like, at all.
Yep. But that's me, you know?
Yes, it is. And that's why I love you.
So funny.
What about you, Amanda?
I don't like White Elephant either, and I've had family gatherings where we try to make it like good gifts versus the gag gifts, and that's still just not fun. It's just not fun. I don't really enjoy it. So either way that the theme of the gifts go, like, it's just not fun. But what I had always absolutely hate about Christmas, are you playing Christmas music right now?
Not intentionally. It's Wally playing in the
Oh
background.
my gosh, so good. Is the time factor, because I absolutely hate feeling like I have to do all of the things that I actually do genuinely want to do, not from a place of, oh, I have to do these things out of like obligation. It's just like I hate having to feel like I squeeze it all in 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks by the time Christmas comes around. And this year, because we're traveling, we actually switched to Christmas mode on November 1st. And I was like, this is the fucking way. Like, from now on, I'm going to start Christmas November 1st. Because
I know.
It's amazing. And I know it's
because then you have time to enjoy it.
Yes. Like, I totally get the gimmick. And yes, you fall in prey to like consumerism and capitalism or whatever. Like, we don't even celebrate the religious aspect of Christmas. It is literally like the 21st century Santa. You know what I mean? Like, it is just like the pure Santa aspect of Christmas and everything that goes with the season. And I love the way we've done it this year with just like easing into things and decorating a little bit here and a little bit there. Like that for me is the biggest issue that I always have with Christmas time, is like there's not enough time.
Yeah,
Time
exactly.
is not long enough.
Yeah, I didn't used to like decorate before Thanksgiving until I started having kids, and it just like my date just slowly started going up and going up and going up because I was realizing like this is stressful because I don't have as much time, you know, with like a newborn and like you're nursing, and all of my kids, they're all born this time of year, October 8th through December 1st. So when they were newborns, it's like right before all this craziness. And yeah, it's just like, this is stupid. Fuck it. I'm just going to decorate before Thanksgiving. And then it just got like, okay, Halloween's over. Let's tear it down. Christmas is going up.
Yeah.
Because then I can take my time. And it's not like a Disneyland trick where like literally November 1st, everything in my house is Christmas. It gives me time to do it in piecemeal so that I'm not fucking stressed.
Yes.
And then it's done. I usually get everything done around Thanksgiving, maybe December 1st-ish. So I take like a month to just slowly put stuff out.
Yeah.
Because I'm psychotic, and I even do my bathrooms and my like all the bedrooms. It's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I do everything. But then I have the whole month of December to enjoy it.
For sure. Right?
Instead of just barely getting it done in time for the one day. And then it just feels like a chore and it's stressful and it sucks.
Yeah, and I love the Christmas season. Even more so now with kids. And it's like, why wouldn't I want that to be as long as it can be?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first year I actually have, I think, pretty much all of my decorations up. We put the lights up yesterday, but like I've never done that. I got the idea from you, Haro, actually, because I think I saw your post last year about Christmas decorations going up right after Halloween. And I was like, why am I not doing that? I'm doing that next time.
Yeah.
Like, because I like the Christmas. I didn't even put up Halloween decorations. We just didn't have the chance to do it. And I was just like, oh, well, skip it anyway. I don't have to take them down now.
Right.
So we just went straight from Halloween. We went on our trip, and then I had my husband pull all the decorations down, and it didn't take, we don't have much, but it didn't take long to like put the stuff up. And I'm like, oh, I'm looking forward to making so many more bins full of junk that I get to put up. Right? It's like so exciting for me. It's like if I do it before Christmas, like because like last year I think I got the decorations put up like Christmas week. And it's just like, I get to enjoy them. Like,
exactly. And it's so much work.
It is.
And the house feels so cozy. It's like literally the best feeling. I love when all the garland and the lights and everything is up. My kids are really sad when we finally pull it down. They're just like, the house is boring now. And I'm like, I know, it sucks.
So boring. Why do we not live like this?
Just looks like a normal house now. Barf.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of my best friends out here, one year, what was this? This must have been 2019. We went trick-or-treating together. We came back to my house and she took her Halloween leggings off to reveal that she had her Christmas leggings on underneath, and she was like, "Merry Christmas."
Lovely.
And now I know why
The
that's your best
moment-
friend.
The moment trick-or-treating was done. And so now, like, we don't go trick-or-treating together every year. So we just text each other when we're done trick-or-treating. We're just like, "Merry Christmas."
That is so funny.
See, like that's worth it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there is this stigma of being like, oh my gosh, you're one of those people that like is already playing Christmas music on November 1st, and be like, you know what? I'm going to be that person. I am.
I am.
I mean, I will
I'm
also
okay
be
with
that person playing Christmas music in July. But like, I'm going to officially start, because I hadn't before. Like, I'm going to officially start going into Christmas mode right after Halloween, because it's just so nice. Like, why wouldn't we want that kind of season that's so wonderful for everybody
Yeah.
to last as long as it can?
Exactly. Everyone gets their panties in a fucking twat because like of Thanksgiving. They're like, "Oh, you're trying to like skip over Thanksgiving." And it's like, can you calm your tits? Okay. November 1st through, I don't know when Thanksgiving is this year. Let's just say the 26th. November 1st through the 26th is Christmas. Then the 27th is Thanksgiving. And then the 28th through, for me, January 6th
There
is
you go.
Christmas. No one's skipping Thanksgiving. Calm down. Okay.
And what's wrong with Christmas decorations for Thanksgiving? Calm down.
Thanksgiving decorations are the most boring of all of the holidays. And you know why? Because Thanksgiving is kind of a fucked up holiday. Like, historically speaking, it's about some messed up stuff. But it's like brown, and it's cornucopias, and it's pilgrim hats, and Indians dying of like plagues that they didn't ask for. You
If
know,
have
like,
decorations
on
with
that
Indians
note-
dying.
I don't want to.
Get rid of those
Decorate.
decorations if you have decorations with Indians dying. Don't put those up, Amanda.
That's what it should be. It's what that holiday's about.
What it's really about. But on that note, then I'm going to also start fall decorating on like at the end of August, because that's another thing that I enjoy too. Like
Labor Day weekend, bitch. Every year for me. Labor Day weekend, I'm
just
decorating for
I'm
fall.
just gonna be like, what's Haro doing? Like, whatever she's doing,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right?
start doing.
she's just going to be our holiday
gotta figure
timeline.
it out.
She's going to be the holiday timeline for us going forward. Did she start? Okay, thank you. Glad I saw that reminder.
What are
I
we
give
doing?
permission to
What are we
everybody
doing?
to start. Let's go.
Yeah.
But really, like, it's because of becoming a mom and because of my kids, and especially because of their birthdays all being back to back in this season too. It just is like, I just got to the point where I was like, no, this is the only way that I can get through the holidays that I love so much.
Right.
Actually still loving them and enjoying them is if I just say fuck it to this other timeline that other people told me I needed to follow and just do my own. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck it to the time.
I'm enjoying it, and I like having my Christmas stuff out already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although it's like I'm in a like weird chaos mode anyway, because I think our plans going forward for like family stuff is that trip to California at the beginning of this month, and then come back and then hop into the holidays. So it's like my whole routines have kind of gone out the window because we did that other thing right before that. Like my whole routines are out of craziness, and so I'm like looking around, I'm like, the Christmas decorations are nice, but we have so much junk everywhere else. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just see I can see that I put 2 stockings on the wall over there for the kids. I can see those, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice. But then you look around, if I look any lower than the stockings, it's like, oh, don't do that. Keep your eyes up.
Yep. That's nice. The nice thing about the decorations too is it's a distraction from all the mess. You know, you
Yes.
can just
Yeah.
focus
Eyes
on
up.
the pretty.
Yes.
Oh my
man,
goodness.
I love it.
So how do you guys handle the Santa factor? Because every household does things like a little bit different. Do you guys? So Amanda, you do Santa. Samantha, do you guys do Santa?
Yes, but I can't talk about that because they're
Well, of course,
present.
because your children are right there. Shit.
But we do
Okay.
do it.
Yes.
I'll tell you if there's anything that I also do when it pops up. But other than that, I'm not
Blink
saying
twice
anything.
if you mean yes.
I do
Well, I
have him.
I interviewed someone who she was talking about how she felt bitter against Santa because she's just like, why does he get to give the good gift? No, fuck that. He's going to do like pajamas or like a puzzle and the stockings, but the big gift, like the good gift is from us.
Yeah, my husband's like that too. He's like, no. If there's a big gift one year, I want to be the one to give that. He does the same exact thing. I'm like, all right, I don't care. Like,
I always give Santa the credit because for me, I'm just like, eventually my kids are like, well, my older three they don't believe anymore. They haven't for a bit. Like now they look back at the big Santa things and they know it was me, you know? So it's like, you get the credit eventually.
yeah, that's such a good point.
And I don't know. I'm just all about the magic.
All about the magic.
Me too.
100%.
So he gets all the credit, and I'm okay with that for now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's just more magical that way.
It is. I'm so grateful that my kids are not asking questions yet. Like they're still, my son is 8 and a very young 8, you know, and they're just both like, well, Santa's going to do this. And Santa, like, there's no like, well, but how does this work? And how does he we don't have a chimney. And what about going on our trip? Like, how is he going to do that? Like, there's no, like, it is just blind, beautiful faith in Santa. Like,
I love that.
I know.
I love that.
Because you start to wonder, like, oh, I'm like, the clock is ticking on that front.
Yeah.
And that makes me so sad to think that, like, maybe this might be my last Christmas as Santa with Ian.
Right.
So it's like, oh, man, I appreciate it more than ever. Just seeing this season being like, oh my God, there is just like, there's no doubt in their minds. Like, they don't even question it. They're like, oh, Santa's going to bring us one toy on our trip and then the rest will be in here. That makes a lot of sense, Mom. I'm like, yeah, doesn't that make a lot of sense?
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah. Way more sense.
Way more sense.
I know. I'm really sad because this might be my last Christmas with a kid who believes, because Ozzy, she's going to be 8 in a week. And yeah, she's the only one who's still fully on board. And I like, oh, it's sad because I knew it was going to happen, but I don't know. And I'm going to sound so old and just like all of our parents, but it really did go by really fast.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because it's like once a year. It's a once a year thing.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So it does. It does go by really fast.
I know. So I'm really looking forward to Elf on the Shelf and just all of the little magic things. And I'm just going to soak Ozzy up for all she's worth, because this might be the last time that she believes. And, you know, it's going to be okay because we'll transition into like, they get to be a part of the fun and the magic. And we get to, you know, I don't know, share Elf on the Shelf like duties, make it a fun family game. And I was even thinking, I was like, oh wait, it'd be kind of bomb if like when we do cross over into everyone knows Santa's, you know, not real, and then everyone becomes Santa, because then I'm not the one solely responsible for stockings. Like we could everyone do like a secret Santa sort of thing and draw a name, and then I just have to do one stocking.
Right.
Like, so it'll be a new era of motherhood and Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of your kids help with Elf on the Shelf right now?
No.
Or is it just you? So that will be, I was just thinking, I was like, oh, that would be so fun that transition when they're all like, oh, he's just a silly toy. But having like alternating, like it's your turn today, it's your turn tomorrow. Because I'm just imagining what I know of your children.
Oh my God, it's going to be so much fun.
That you guys will wake up to.
Now,
I know. Huh?
Why couldn't they do that now? Like,
I mean, yeah, I could get the
she
older
hasn't
three.
given up the reins yet.
I haven't. And also I did have to have like a come to Jesus talk with the 2 middles because they were like kind of being like they weren't protecting like the magic and Ozzy's innocence.
Yeah.
So I had like they were making like comments and snarky shit, and I was like, fucking stop now. Like don't ruin this for her. Like remember how much you loved it and stop immediately. You let her be a kid.
Yeah.
And this year we were talking about, I was like, oh, Thanksgiving's next week, Oz, like Snowflake should be coming. And she got all excited. Then she asked her sister, she's like, do you guys believe Snowflake is real? And all of them immediately were like, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course she's real, Oz. And I was like, Damn right, guys.
Good. Yeah. I'm really glad that they went on board with that. I was thinking of just now, like my niece, when she found out that he wasn't real. She was in the middle of a department store, apparently. I don't know how the conversation came up, but she literally started yelling, "What? He's not? I'm telling everybody."
Oh no.
No.
Like she had a full-on meltdown.
This is
She's
a
gonna
scam.
tell the world that we have been lying.
Oh
It was so, every time I hear that story, it's like it cracks me up. I'm like, that is so funny.
no. Oh no.
But yeah, I'm just curious, like if that's gonna be your youngest. You guys have been lying. I'm
I
telling
hope not.
everybody. You have known for how long, and I didn't know.
That would be a very Aussie response,
Yeah,
actually.
that's what I was thinking.
that might be the next thing I have to deal with.
That's exactly what popped in. That's why it popped into my head. It's just, again, what I know of your children from what you tell us. Like, that's what I imagine from her. I'm telling everybody. She's gonna go to social media.
I'm gonna light a match and burn this bitch down. I'm taking everybody with me.
Just wait, don't ruin the magic for everyone, please.
Oh God. Yeah.
That's what I imagine from yours. I don't know what's going to come from mine when the time comes. We'll see, and I'll keep you guys posted. But I still have a few years, thankfully.
I did hear once this like an article or a post, whatever, that talked about how like the transition when someone doesn't believe anymore and how you get to have this conversation with them. Like now you get to be on the other side of this magic. Like you were on the receiving end of this magic and now you get to be on the giving end of this magic. And I actually, like, in thinking about that in particular for my son, like he's actually really going to enjoy, because that's his nature. Like he's going to love helping out to be part of that tradition, and obviously still get Santa gifts anyway because he's still going to get them. Like it's not like he doesn't get them; he just has to be part of the other side of that tradition now.
Right. Yeah. It seems to be a pretty mixed bag from the people that I've talked to, interviewed for this Christmas series, as far as how kids handle it, because there's like, it's like basically one of two things. It's like, one, they play along for a bit because they're worried the role switches. It's interesting. They become more concerned about keeping the magic alive for us, the parent.
Right.
They don't want to let that go for us. Or they are like your niece, Samantha, and they are fucking furious.
It's so bad. I'm hoping mine just pretend for my sake.
Right.
But I feel like my oldest will be the pretender and my youngest would be the, you lied?
100%. Same. As my
Yeah, my three oldest, they all just kind of like naturally figured it out, and then like Aowen just kind of like went along with it. She never really like talked to me about it necessarily, but I knew that she knew. We just kind of like were connecting telekinetically about it. But then my two middles, like they just figured it out, and they're like, I was talking to them about something and they're just like, Mom, stop it, we know. And I was like, okay.
Then do they get Santa gifts too then? Or
Yes.
is it only Ozzy that does? So
No, they all get,
everybody's-
no, they all get Santa gifts, and they all
Put
get
them on the naughty
stockings.
list one year. Put the two ones that were trying to ruin the magic, they're on naughty list.
Right.
Give them coal. Oh my God. That's the thing my oldest has been asking me all this Christmas season. Like we put the Christmas decorations up very early and she's like, so when is Christmas? I'm like, it's a while, buddy. Like we got them up very early. And then she, like every night she's like, so was I naughty today? I'm like, oh, dang it, Santa. Come on, man. Like, no, buddy, you weren't naughty today. You're fine. You weren't nice, but you weren't naughty.
Right. I know. And that's the bit that's always been like a little bit it's a little confusing, and it's
Yeah.
I don't know. I tread lightly on that because
Yeah, I don't.
on
harp
the one
that too
hand, I
much.
really do like being able to use the elf as like a, hey, the elf's
Okay.
watching you. Maybe you
Mhm.
should stop talking to me like that. But on the other hand, I'm like, unconditional love doesn't really work that way. You
Yeah.
don't have to prove your worth and hustle
Yeah.
for like all of that stuff too.
Mhm.
It's a fine balance
Yeah.
with
I
the
don't-
tradition of Santa.
Yeah. I really don't harp too much on it. Like they know the naughty and nice just from the song. Like
Right.
I've never actually told them that, and like none of the stories we've read have anything to do with that. So I was explaining to her, I'm like, it's an overarching, like, were you more naughty or more nice this year?
Yes.
And
Yes.
you're always more nice.
Yes.
But that's been a very interesting one. Like, I don't remember ever even thinking about it. I just remember like, oh yeah, Santa's coming. Be good. Be good. And it didn't work. Like I was still terrible. I'm pretty sure. Like pretty sure I was still terrible. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, Santa's coming. I have to be nice. And it was all because of that one song. Checking his list twice. I can't
Yep.
remember I'm not going to sing it because no. I don't want to torture your listeners that way. And I can't remember the words. Like I'm totally brain farting the words right now. What is the
Well,
song?
it's checking his list,
Making a
checking
list.
it twice, gonna find out if you're naughty or nice.
Yes,
Santa
that
Claus
one.
is coming to town.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the one.
But then it gets creepy. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. It's creepy.
He
It's
knows
stalker
if
vibes.
you've been bad or good.
So be good for goodness
for
sake.
goodness sake. That's right. You better watch out. You better not cry. That's it.
I know, and I don't like that either.
I
I'm
don't
like, "You
either."
Cry?
Yeah, it's okay if you cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better not pout. I can deal with that one.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
on
agree to
board.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Exactly.
that's been a very fun thing. So I'm incorporating what are they called? The Advent calendar this year for the first time. Because I had those every year when I was a kid and I
Oh,
loved them.
really?
Yes. Yeah. And I forgot about them until this year. So I found ones that are like the Kinder chocolates because I grew up in Germany for a little while, and that was where we discovered those. But I found those, and then I also found one that is the Nightmare Before Christmas, little tiny decorations to add to my tree.
Cute.
Yeah, so I'm so excited about that. That one's for me. That's my Advent calendar.
Like, this is mommy's. Don't touch it, children.
Do it.
I used to do advent calendars with the kids when they were younger, but then it just became too much when I had 4.
Oh yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, the kid-
I'm like, I'll just put a bowl of candy out and y'all can just like get it when you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I went with that one because it was just specifically because she's like, when is Christmas? I'm like, it's so far away, I promise.
Oh yeah. Also, I have a 365-day Christmas countdown. It's in
Oh.
my living room all year long. So
What? That's a thing?
yes, it's a red Christmas truck, like the vintage Christmas truck with the Christmas tree in the back. It is in my
I
living room,
need to see
24.
this.
Like it's all. Yeah, I'll send you guys pictures.
Please,
But
'cause that would be awesome.
yeah, it's in my living room all the time. So we always know how many days until Christmas.
Well, that will be helpful for next year. But yeah, I did used to always get the Advent calendars with the little chocolate, and I was like, okay, I'm doing that. That's
Yeah.
an easy way to knock it out once we get past Thanksgiving. When is Christmas? After Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving? Next week. When is next week?
I know the time concept. It takes them so long to wrap their minds around this fucking shit. Like, I don't understand. Ozzy still struggles with
Yeah.
certain time concept things, and I'm just like, I swear you're gonna get it one day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
You're always gonna hate it regardless.
Yeah.
Always.
There's
Yes.
never gonna be enough of it.
Well, I know we all have a hard stop, and I have special lightning questions for like Christmas lightning questions. So we're going to
Okay.
move into that section. So we'll start with Samantha and then go to Amanda.
Okay.
What was your favorite holiday tradition growing up?
We didn't really have a ton of traditions. when I was growing
Okay.
up. Yeah, we just had the Christmas tree goes up, Santa comes, and probably the Advent calendar, I would say, is my favorite. So I'm glad I get to add that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't remember a lot of traditions growing up, but I always remember enjoying Christmas.
Mhm.
I think we did do like lights some years. That was nice, like a neighborhood walk type thing
Mhm.
before the neighborhood got too old and there weren't kids any all the kids grew up.
Mm.
And I always remember this one particular album that my dad would play when we would decorate the tree. And that was in my older years. So it wasn't when I was really, really little, but when I was still a teen and still living in my parents' house, there was just like one particular, I'm going to start to cry. There's one particular album that he always plays. So that was
I love that.
my favorite
I
tradition.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. I might be stealing that from your dad. I got to
Yeah.
figure out what Christmas album I really love. But yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. And it's okay to cry about
Yeah.
that because that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I don't think I actually answered any of these for myself on any of these, so I'll answer it for this one. For me, there was this one neighborhood in the city I grew up in California, Rancho Cucamonga, not the Cucamonga crackers from Friday. Everyone always mentions that whenever I say I'm from Rancho Cucamonga, but there's this neighborhood and they still do it. Like the whole neighborhood, streets and streets of it, every house except for a couple who just don't participate, but like 98% of the houses like deck out. So we'd always go to Sapphire Street to see all of the Christmas lights, and that was I love that tradition so much. And my dad also had a Christmas album. It was the Now This Is What I Call Christmas, but the
Oh.
original one. And like
Mhm.
he would start playing that, and like my sister and I knew like, oh, it's Christmas time because
Mhm.
it was like that album.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's your favorite holiday treat?
Ooh. I think it's those little it's these little peppermint, like broken up.
Oh, like peppermint bark?
Yes, that's it. That's the one. Yeah. I love those.
So good. They're selling that at Trader Joe's already. The kids.
Oh, are they?
Oh yeah. The kids were
Nice.
so excited when I showed them last night.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to go find a Trader Joe's near me then, because yeah, or maybe I could just learn to make it. That could be my new activity for myself.
It's super
And you call
easy.
me
It's just
extra? Like you're gonna go
I like making stuff. I like that's my favorite thing about being a homemaking mom is like I get to experiment and
Love
fail
it.
so hard. It's like, oh, this was terrible. Nobody touched this. Because every time it gets a little better.
yeah. What about you, Amanda?
Yeah, I do. I love peppermint bark. And I'm a fan of hot chocolate. Like I do love that.
Oh, yes.
Hot chocolate's too rich for me. So I have a dairy allergy, and I did not realize that there was dairy-free chocolate until I was a senior in high school because I was doing a play where my character needed to eat chocolates on stage. And I said, oh, but I can't have chocolate because I have a dairy allergy. And the stage manager was like, well, but you can have dark chocolate, right? And I was like, and I went home and I was like, Mom, you kept me away from chocolate my whole life for no reason. I was so mad. So after that moment, I started, yes, child abuse. I started like finding recipes and like making chocolate things for myself. And I did I've tried hot chocolate many times. I don't know. It's just a little too like rich for me. And now that I'm older, my acid reflux like just can't do a ton of chocolate. So like, it's just like not my thing. But one of my favorite things is this homemade eggnog, because the stores just barely started pumping out like dairy-free eggnog, and I actually hate it because I love my homemade one so much more because that was all I could have for so long. So yeah, I really love my homemade eggnog.
Nice.
And I definitely spike it.
Never gotten into eggnog. Like, I want to try and get into it, but like the couple times I tried it from the store, dairy full, I'm just, ugh. No, I can't.
I don't know. There's something about the homemade one. Like my kids also, because they grew up on my homemade one, they don't like the store brand one, like the dairy the regular.
Don't
They don't like it
give
at
your
all.
kids spiked eggnog.
No, I have a
kidding.
special
I know.
picture.
I
Here's
know, I'm
mommy's
just kidding.
picture, and here's everyone else's picture.
Mommy's got the big picture. They've got the little baby bowl. This is mine.
Oh my god. Okay, what's your favorite holiday movie?
The original or the old school Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Love that one.
Yeah.
You're gonna laugh. I don't have like a typical Christmas one. It's like before kids and after kids, right? Like I love the Grinch movie, like the latest one that came out.
That one's so funny.
Beautiful. It's
Yeah.
also just like so well done, and it's so easy to watch. But some of my favorite like Christmas, non-Christmas movies, like I love Serendipity. That's technically a Christmas movie.
That's my favorite rom-com.
I
You know,
love
like-
that movie. I never even associate it with Christmas though. I've just always loved that movie.
It starts and ends with Christmas.
I know. I just never associated it with that. It was just I love the movie.
And I feel
That's
like
just
there's
I can watch that all year movie.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
watch that year round.
technically it is, but I always associate it with Christmas because it starts and ends with Christmas.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm trying
never
to think
even
now, like
Now I have to rewatch it.
But there's another one that is like a typical Christmas movie that I always, and now I'm forgetting what it was because it's not like the class. It's a classic, but it's like an adult movie.
Is it Die Hard? Because that was my non-traditional.
Every time some fucking bro tries to tell me that Die Hard is their favorite Christmas movie, I'm like, you can fuck right off. Just stop.
I know. I think it's so. When people tell me that, I'm like, you're an idiot.
It's always men. It's always men.
My husband had us watch it. He's like, "This is a Christmas movie."
No,
Okay.
no, it's not.
I was like, "It's an enjoyable movie, and sure, there's Christmas happening, but it's not a Christmas.
It ain't about Christmas. So I have multiple, like, I love so many different Christmas movies, but this is such a weird pick because it's not even a full length movie. It's a short, but I love Shrek the Halls. It's so fucking funny.
It is a good one.
It's so fucking funny. I love that one.
I love all things Shrek, so I forgot about that one. I love all the Grinch movies. Like I have all three of them: the Jim Carrey, the original, and then the new one. Those play on repeat. But I guess my other favorite is the Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know why I didn't say that a minute ago. But
I love Nightmare Before Christmas too, especially since it works for Halloween and Christmas.
It does.
Yeah, watch it the whole season.
We watch it the whole season. But that one. But yeah, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was the one I grew up on. Like we watched that nonstop when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yes. And I also love National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That one's so good. So good.
Grace died 20 years ago.
Your kids are older. You can watch that kind of stuff. Like I still.
Yeah, they love it.
They wouldn't even enjoy Home Alone.
Oh, I've had mine watch Home Alone, and they actually enjoyed it.
They wouldn't like it. They'd be like, people.
That was
are making
Ozzy's
fun the
favorite
whole
movie when
time.
she was 3.
Yeah, they just don't enjoy. They don't enjoy like, the idea of like, oh, what's going to happen? Like the suspense, especially the burglars and like. They would definitely be like, is someone going to come into our home? Like they wouldn't get it as a joke. Neither my kids.
Okay.
So like those kind of classics, I can't show. They're not ready.
That's okay. There's time.
Okay.
But yeah, Ozzy as a 3-year-old, that was her favorite. She just watched it on loop and she would just be stomping around the house being like, I'm living alone. I'm living alone. It was so funny.
Oh, that's good.
Are you guys pro Christmas cards or no Christmas cards?
I want to be pro Christmas cards because I like getting them, and I always want to mail them out, and then I always forget, and then I miss the window. I'm like, dang, I suck. But I want to start doing the Christmas cards with the Christmas letter, and not the fake Christmas letter that you want to do.
It's gonna be so good though.
It is. I need to send you my address so I can be on your mailing
Please
list
do.
from now on.
So good.
I need to get this in my life. But yeah, I do want to start doing that. I have a whole collection of Christmas cards upstairs ready for mailing.
Yeah.
But I think this year starting it sooner and everything, like I
Yeah.
will easily hit the window. No
But
problem.
even if you don't, because one year I missed the window, but I had like made the cards by hand. So I like put a lot of like
Oh, yeah,
effort
yeah,
into it. But I was just like, okay, well, fuck it. I already missed Christmas, so I'll just wait until Christmas in July. So I sent Christmas cards in July.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Everybody loved it. They were like, I wasn't expecting this at all, and it made my life.
Oh man, maybe I'm gonna switch to that. Like skip the Christmas cards and send it in July.
Do it in July. Everybody loved it.
Amazing.
Oh, I love that.
So good.
There's so many things I'm gonna have to re-listen to this episode on several times just to get the notes that I need to make.
This is what happens when you live your life being like, what would be funniest? And I'm going to do that every time.
I love it.
It's
That's so good.
Yeah.
So
What about you, Amanda? Do you do, I saw you shaking your head.
No, I don't do. I love getting them.
Yeah.
I honestly like it's a lot of work for me because I would have to. I
Overachieve it.
Yes, like I want to do it extra. And the other thing too is just like it's. I feel like it's a cost that I'm not willing to incur.
That is the other thing. Like the years that I haven't sent Christmas cards, it's usually just because like I can't afford it. I'm too broke. I'm too like pinching pennies.
Yeah, it's just too expensive. And so many, what I enjoy is the family photo that everybody sends me as part of their Christmas card. Like that's
Me
actually
too.
what's most fun. And so it's like, then I have to then go and take, we're not I admire people who do this consistently. I don't like having my photo taken. And so it's weird. It's awkward for me to then be in family. We don't do family sessions or have family photos taken every year like other people do. And I know that I will look back 10 years from now and be like, I wish I had fucking done that. But it's just like the whole experience of getting cards out and like gathering letters and mailing stuff. Like the whole experience for me seems more work than it's worth, even though I enjoy receiving them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
The picture option. Just do the collage of your favorite pictures that you've taken throughout the year.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like
that's
a.
still a lot of work for me.
Oh no! I just meant for
you know what
you.
I mean? Like
I just meant for you. You don't have to have the family photos. Just for you to not like look back on it with regret. You have tons of pictures. Make one picture for you. That's the collage of the year. Even if nobody else gets it, you have it.
Oh, that's a great idea. Just the collage of the year. Yeah,
Mhm.
something like that. But I'm at this point where I'm like, that feels like work, and I don't even want to coach myself out of it. I'm just not going to do it. Fuck it.
Oh no! Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, there's so many things that like you don't have to coach yourself out of everything.
No, not
Well,
at all.
it's nice. It's a nice idea. I'm not against. I'm not like this is a shit idea. Like no, it's a nice idea. I like receiving them, but it's just like no, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Totally feel that.
It might be something you decide to do later. It might not. Who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
Who cares? Right now, who cares?
Yeah,
You've got
right now, fuck
plenty of stuff on your plate, Mom.
There's plenty of Christmas spirit going around out here.
Yes.
That's what
Exactly.
matters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's actually a perfect segue into the final question. What holiday obligation would you like to say fuck it to?
Oh, I already said it. The elephants. All the elephants.
All the elephants of all colors.
Yes. All of them.
The one that I had was the obligation to have to go home to Miami every year, even though I love my family, but I'm not doing that anymore. So that is last year's thing that I already stopped doing. I kind of want oh my God, this is going to make me sound like a terrible person. I would like to say fuck it to like not having to buy anybody presents who I'm not going to physically see.
Oh, I don't do that. Yeah.
Samantha.
I don't. Those are the people I send the cards to.
I was in the car this morning driving back after dropping off the kids. And I was like, I still have to get my parents gifts. I still have to get my nieces gifts. Like, I'm probably going to get my sister a gift. And I'm like, I don't like, I'm not going to get to experience the joy of them opening, of giving, physically giving them the present. Like, why? I wish I'd like to say fuck it to having to get people gifts that I'm not going to see for Christmas.
Yeah, and that actually is a common theme too with, again, the people that I've interviewed for this, because it's just like it becomes stressful when it's an obligatory gift. gift
Right.
giving is fun and enjoyable when it's like thoughtful and it's something that like you're doing with intention and love. But when it's something that's being forced on you and then you can't think of something to get them and then you just like grab them anything just because you have to,
It turns
doesn't
very white elephant.
yeah. It just doesn't feel good. And I think if we could all just get ourselves to a point where we just like have honest conversations with ourselves and with other people of just like, look, it's just not like, some people just aren't gift giving people. That's not like their love language. So like Amanda Jacobs, she was just like, that's just not how my brain works. It stresses me out. Like I need a list. I need someone to tell me specifically what they want. And then it's kind of like, well, what's the point? Because for her, she much more values like spending time with people, like the experience of being together. And if we're all being honest with ourselves, that's really kind of what all of us enjoy the most is the time together.
Yeah, I love watching their faces when they get the gifts.
Right.
I don't need anybody else's faces. I don't care if you enjoy the gift. I don't want to get you the gift. I don't want to shop for you. I love you. I love being with you. I don't want to shop for you.
Right.
And you're going to buy, like, the other thing with the gift giving is like, they're going to buy their own gifts throughout the year anyway.
Yes. If people like want something, you just buy it
go
for
to
themselves.
Amazon and buy it.
Yes. Again, if you're giving someone a gift, it's because it's like, oh, I saw this and it made me think of you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got it for you.
Right.
And when it's an obligatory thing and it's being forced on you, it just feels icky. So yeah, I mean, I would love to say fuck it to that holiday obligation too.
Yeah, I will too.
Yeah.
Good one. That's a good one.
Yes. Well, I love you guys so much. Merry fuck it Christmas.
Yes.
May we all just do it the way that we want to.
Yes.
In the time frame that we want to, with the people that we want to, in the country that we want to.
And Santa will figure it out.
He always does.
Always does.